Hello, how are you all today on this great and wonderful Friday afternoon? It seems quite pleasant for me as I look out the window. We of course are in chapter 8 still of Who Needs a Superhero. This book is going longer than I thought. I thought it'd be about a week per hero. So I thought we'd be a bit further along, but we are not. But that's all right. We are in chapter 8, Spider-Man, Saved for Service. Um, we're in the next little part of it, superhero know-how. Superhero know-how. With Uncle Ben's death, Spider-Man learns slowly and painfully that most heroes grasp intuitive what most superheroes grasp intuitively and immediately instance the Take, for instance, the Fantastic Four. In their first here issue, the four American would-be astronauts have crash-landed on Earth after an ill-fated attempt to become the first humans in outer space. They walk away from a ruined rocket, miraculously uninjured but heavily exposed to mysterious cosmic rays. Within minutes, their bodies demonstrate incredible effects of radiation. Johnny Storm bursts into flame. His sister Sue becomes momentarily invisible. Reed Richards discovers his limbs have become elastic and stretchable. Ben Grimm, the gruff pilot of the rocket, turns into the monstrous figure of tremendous strength. When the shock subsides, Reed Richards suggests that the foursome consider the implications of their superpowers. Before Richards can even get very far, the irascible Ben Grimm, soon to be known as the Thing, interrupts him. You don't have to make a speech, Big Shot. We understand. We've got that. We got to use the power that we we've got to use that power to help mankind, right? The foursome just walked away from the rocket crash, uninjured, survived potentially lethal exposures to radiation and received formidable abilities in the bargain. Both blessed and empowered. They understand the gifts they've been given. They know they're called to give something back to the world. They resolve to use their powers to aid others. The Fantastic Four's origin follows a particularly comic book pattern: the process of peril, power, and promise. Here's how it works. Our heroes face a crisis that threatens to destroy them. Instead, our hero emerges with superhuman abilities and vows to use them for the good. Christian life follows a similar path. The initial differ for steps in the process, but the pattern is nearly identical. Sin, salvation, service. Compare the process. Christians know humanity is locked in a struggle with the power of sin, a force as wild and as ruthless as the Hulk. No best effort will win that battle, and neither personal goodness nor wealth nor success can save us. Only truth will set humanity free. The truth that we need, the truth of our need, and the truth of God's love offered in Jesus Christ. Like Superman, Jesus left his place in heaven, down into the world to take his stand beside us. If we have faith in Jesus, we know his gracious death and victorious resurrection saves us. And by this we understand two things: that even Superman cannot deliver. Christ has saved us from something, namely sin and death, and Christ has saved us for something. Hello, Rage Burning. Obsidian new game Outer Worlds comes out. Cool. Sounds good. Um, saved us for something. For anyone who's ever wondered what the answer is, in those words spoken by Fantastic Forrest Graham, aka the Thing, after his own salvation for death. Years ago at a convention, I asked Fantastic Four creator Stan Lee to write us that short speech in his own hand on a piece of Marvel superhero stationery. I later framed those simple sentences and hung them on the wall above my desk. I guess that's worth a bit of money now, where I read them often. An unvarnished reminder that bears repeating how Christians should use the gifts of God. You don't have to make a speech, Big Shot. We understand. We got to use that power to help mankind, right? And that is it for this till Monday. I'm going to invite a couple people. Well, more than a couple people. How are you doing today, Burning One? Okay, there we go. Hello to everybody who's watching. Okay, we have got no need to share screen. I sent out a Twitter notification to several people. Okay, so this is my character, Aslan. He is one of my transformer type characters from the future. The pad. So yeah, he transforms into a lion with some wings. The light source from this is going to be coming from the front, so you'll see a lot more blacks on the darks on the edges. Hey, Ortiz, how are you? Not a lot in here today, but we're glad to have you here. I am doing well. Oh, we got somebody in. Hello?
Hey, what's up, man?
That's yourself, Milter?
I'm good. Did you have fun last night at the Drawn and Quartered?
Yeah, although
That's
I
good.
came in, I don't know what plate, fourth or something. At least it wasn't last week.
Feel bad for Todd. He got last place. His was pretty decent.
Yeah, well, they were all pretty good, except for Boosters.
Yeah, he beat you for like by 1 point. Gosh, good old booster.
Yeah.
Where can I put my good eraser at? Oh, there it is. What you drawing today?
Um, Ortiz says Booster stealing votes again. Yes. I'm going. Well, as you know, lately I haven't been doing a lot of drawing here. I'm more shading a bunch of my characters, and this happens to be my one I finished off getting ready for today. Aslan, and yes, I did steal the name from a certain book.
No, that's cool.
He's like a transformer from the future.
Mm. What's he transform into?
He a lion with wings.
Well, yeah, I can definitely see the wings. So yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool, man. Yeah, not sure what I'm gonna draw today. I think I might just work on some buildings or something instead of
uh,
keep drawing characters. I mean, there's nothing wrong with drawing people, but it's nice to change it up and just draw buildings and such.
yeah, get good at something else as well.
Yeah. Mm. Well, I went over and compared my Copics against my Spectrum Awards. Let's see here if you can see it. Okay, things acting funny. There we go.
Uh,
Okay.
okay.
Swap. Yeah, swap. I don't know if you can see it that well. May have to make it a little bit brighter here. But the ones at the top are the spectrums, and then using the Copic ones, you can see that some are thinner and some are thicker, but
Yeah.
definitely for some reason the ink is so much better on the spectrums, even though they're like at least one of them on the Copics match with the spectrums. I don't know what the deal with that is.
I can't see.
I'm sorry, is that out of focus? Maybe I have to try again and see. Now, oh, that's not the right way. Circle.
from Stephenville Mine.
Where's my mute?
What is that? I was like, what is that? Yeah, can you see a better look at it now? Just for a second. I think I got it held. Yeah, okay, well, I guess he's muted himself, so. Hey, Ortiz and Burning One, how are you guys doing today?
Okay, I'm back.
Okay. Yeah, but you can. Yeah, I think I got it a little bit better. I mean, it's kind of maybe a little dark in here because it's morning, and I don't like wasting power too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I can like up here, right here are the spectrums, and right here is the Copics. You can
Yeah.
see the lines kind of when you go straight. Sometimes it doesn't go all the way through, and it just like cuts with the Copics. With the Spectrums, it's like very fresh, thick ink, very good ink. So I don't know what's up with the batch I got or anything, but I can sort of use it a little bit. I was just trying to figure it out, but
Well, Ortiz has got to get on the plane, so he's out of here.
oh, oh, he's flying somewhere cool.
Okay, so later, Ortiz.
Be safe, brother. Actually, I think I'll just color my Ninja Turtle from yesterday.
Sounds good.
Where did I put my stuff like that?
And again, thanks for voting for me.
Oh yeah, I mean, it looked pretty good. Yeah, it was from one of the. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I mean, it looked pretty good. I liked it, the shadow and everything.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think whether I should have actually brung it in digital and did it there. Made would have made everything look a little cleaner.
Yeah. I think Bill should have won, but doesn't matter. I'm getting the drawing anyways, which is awesome.
I like mailing in there, but and although he did give me tips too last week, but a little bit. But when you just give them one person a tip,
Oh yeah, he helped him
it
so much.
seems like a bit of an unfair advantage.
Well, you want to put on a show, you got to do things not everybody's gonna like.
True.
On the bright side, this way you can work on being a character. I just liked it at the end where everybody just started yelling, "Vote for me! Vote for me! Vote for me!" And it's just the waves of
Yeah.
vote for me.
Yeah. And you couldn't understand anybody what they were saying.
Yeah, it was one of those days. It's a shame John couldn't be a part again of drawing against people with work and everything, but is John already in bed or is he going to come join us in a little bit?
I don't know. Well, it's Friday, so he's off now. So he might have went to bed early. He didn't do we didn't do the morning draw this morning, so.
Hmm.
I don't know what's going on for sure. Hey, Argos, you at work? You want to come in? I'm not sure whether you got the link or not. I think I might have you in my big thing.
Yeah, I left watching you guys last night. Did John get banned any more times last night?
I don't know.
That was funny.
I took off at just after 1:30, so I was trying to wait to do the whole Canadian thing. wait till there was an open moment and
Yeah.
say bye, but I was just getting tired, so I ended up
No.
leaving.
Yeah. Well, I'm here today because I had gotten the text sometime later that the schedule got changed for loading up the truck with all the stock to sometime next week. So they're just gonna wait. I'm like, okay, another day off. I don't have to wake up early in the morning.
Thanks, Argos. He's saying Argos said I had a great drawing last night.
Yeah, Argos got robbed.
We all got robbed with, well, for 6 or 7 votes, we got robbed.
Oh yeah.
Somebody,
Well, he didn't put boobs on Batman this time, so I guess that's a plus.
yeah.
Well, then it would be Batwoman, I guess. No, we got to be politically correct. It's gonna be Bat Z. Got to use those right, uh, whatever you call it.
Terminology.
Yeah, I guess. He, she, Z,
Hmm.
they, bat, they bat, Z bat.
uh, Argos said, "I'm glad you said that, dude, because I should have won, but I don't want to be sour grapes about it. I think Ryan did a great job. Yeah,
Oh yeah, he did.
it's hard not having the sour grape part, as you were saying. I think I could have got a couple more votes in there if Booster.
I have to disagree about one thing and one thing only. I think his drawing looked better when it wasn't all blacked out. I thought with all the detail, it looked much, much better. So I disagree with the whole, um, you know, blacking it out. Oh, it makes it look so much better. That's how I won, kind of thing. I'm like, no, I disagree strongly. I mean, sometimes it looks good in animation, but not all the time. I think because you copied the cover, it fit because it looked more iconic than Batman with the Superman flag. It's all dark and whatever. I'm like, to each their
Yeah,
own.
it's hard. It's hard to say. It was on John's show, well, either my show or John's show a couple weeks ago, or a week or so ago. He's saying sometimes you need the big blotch of colors, not all the minute details, because people don't see things as fast as what you'd like them. So they end up seeing the black, big blotch of black, and it makes it look decent with a quick look, because, and then sometimes potato cameras.
Yeah, my cameras are kind of shoddy too. Depends on which one I use. Hopefully, soon. I'm ordering today. It's called a digital microscope. It
Uh-huh.
hooks up to your computer, and if I hold it back farther enough, it's going to have a really clean view. And it comes with a light attached inside the camera as well. So if I can't record with it, I can just live stream with it and I can just screen share and use that because I've seen
Yeah.
how good the focus is on it. And I'm like, yeah, that's worth the $25-$35.
I think I should be getting my camera soon. My new camera.
Nice. What kind
It'll
of camera
be,
you getting?
I forget what the brand name is offhand. I ordered it from Walmart for like 30, just over $30. It's Logitech. It's 1080p, and it says professional webcam. So
What was the
hopefully,
price on it?
31 and change.
Oh, it's not bad. Does it come with a built-in mic or no?
Yeah, as far as I know. Well,
Hmm.
mic's not my problem. Everybody can hear me fine. So even if it didn't, that wouldn't be a problem for me.
Yeah, some people's like, if you want to be professional, you need like a really good blah 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 mic. I mean, how do I sound? Do I sound pretty good?
Yeah, you sound good. It's the only thing that it's when you move around sometimes, you get a lot of
Nah.
sound.
Yeah. Yeah, that's because this is a cheap headset, just a cheap little earpiece. I should mute myself the next time I get up, but I was like, I never. You forget too.
Yeah, you don't think about it.
I, I think I've accidentally started to peek up on Twitter by accident because I just like I shared I don't know. I've shared like two things. I made two things, and one was mine. The other one I shared Cecil's, and I got like within like a day, like 25 likes and a couple of retweets. And Cecil started to follow me because I made the joke. Uh, with Cecil's one, it was he shared the picture. He says, "I almost thought it was Mike Miller from Just a Head Up." It was said like person kills uh, parents because they did not accept them being transgender or something. And the top part of there looked like Mike Miller with his hair pulled back, but when you blow it up, it's not Mike Miller. So I shared that and said, "I think I soiled my pants." And then yeah, and the other one was it was the I was making a joke at John Malin. He retweeted and I got like I said like 25, 30 people, and it was this little picture which says you need your ticket or pass to get through, or have your ticket or pass ready to get through. But it was attached backwards to a pole sign, and like the P was hidden.
Uh,
So I said, yeah. So it didn't say pass. It said, have your blank ready. So I was like, oh, Malin Militia, and then I tagged him in it, and it was like, I guess he liked it. Like that's perfect. Let's see.
yeah, that's another thing that messed me up last night. I was planning on using Booster to try to get myself some votes. Being a Booster boy.
You should have just called him Boobster. He loves that. I mean, he doesn't, but he loves that. He got mad when I called him that Boobster. Oh, I'm Boobster, huh? Huh? Okay, you're Pia Smelter. How do you like that? Huh?
Oh, you did like it when I did my accidental called Chester Booster.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's another chest. Yeah, Chester and Boobster. Auto male, auto female. Let's see here. Praline looks good. I watched the video earlier um, about this guy who's got like 3.5 million subscribers. He got like in the mail some Spectrum Noir markers, and he tried them out, and they actually look really good. I've never tried one of those, but
What type?
they're called Spectrum Noir. I have
Okay.
the pens, but he had the marker set, and he tried them out. It looked pretty cool. Um, it comes close to Copics, and they're a little bit cheaper. But there's only
Uh,
one issue. You know how Copics are round, right?
Yeah.
These things are more like hex.
Okay.
So they're kind of sharp and kind of not sharp, but it's got pointy ends. So if you don't like something like that, you may not want that.
Let's see. Argo says, I like the booster chair. That's a good one. I'm going to use Matt and say, hey, booster chair feeling votes again. Stealing votes again. Laugh out loud.
That's funny. This wasn't. I grabbed the wrong one. Oh, whoops. But we all love the booster.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
I guess that's all the red I have. This is weird. I got this one pen. It says lime. The cap color's yellow, but it is green.
Sure.
Well, kind of. It's greenish yellow. Doesn't even look like the color lime. Goes good with one of these colors for shadowing on the screen I got.
Well, that's good. Uh, we can't see what you're doing though.
Yeah, I'll show you in a minute.
Oh yeah.
I just got my phone. I gotta wait until I get my new camera thing in before I can actually have it all set up. And then I can be like, oh yeah, I'm now a professional amateur.
An amateur professional. Professional at being an amateur.
Or I'm pretty much an amateur at being professional. Anybody else on the chat? Don't really see anything yet. All right, let's see here. I'll show off at least some of the turtle right now. So that way, let's see partial. And that's just about all I got at the moment. And yep.
Oh, cool. That's coming together.
Yeah, it works for now.
It says picking up some taco pizza for lunch. Yeah, taco pizza is good. I think I've had something similar or whatever.
I don't think I know Taco Pete.
No, taco pizza. In other words, probably ground beef. What's else could you put on taco pizza? Tomato.
I thought you said Taco Pete. I was like, what's Taco Pete? Actually, I had a kind of a taco pizza once. I can't remember what it was called. It was at Dave and Buster's, and it was weird. It was like 3 or 4 layers of it. It was like pizza on top of pizza on top of pizza, but it was called the carnivore taco or something. But there was nothing really taco-ish about it besides it was made like some kind of like a taco. It was weird. It was good though. It was actually worth the money.
Argo says refried beans instead of marinara sauce, cheddar cheese taco, cheese lettuce, tomato, logo salsa on top, and then crumble toppings of Doritos. Oh, that sounds cool.
Nice. Can never feed my girlfriend that. 'Cause if it's got meat on it, she won't eat it.
Uh,
That's okay. More meat for me to eat. What's the most oddest pizza you've ever eaten?
I'm not sure because I don't usually say I don't usually get how they make up these names for different pizzas and say I just call up and order this.
Yeah,
The,
something generic, right?
well, I don't usually end up getting something generic because there's a place near me that has a whole bunch of different type of toppings, and usually every time I try and choose something different. But they have, and the great thing is this place is all the items are the same price. You don't have to pay any extra or whatever. But
That's nice.
I've had shrimp on pizza and it was different. I don't think I'd do it again, but
Hey, me too. I've tried that too. It's some kind of like seafood pizza. It was interesting.
yeah, yeah. Um, Mom, if she can hear me, can you try and find the what's the name of it? The main pizza place flyer that we like, Lava Pizza.
Never heard of them.
They're just a chain from around here. They've got like 3 places in Hamilton. Lava Pizza.
Hmm.
You just lava your pizza. I just I'll read some of the strange stuff that they have that you can put on.
Ever had what was it called? Sirloin steak on there.
Steak, yeah. I'm not sure whether it was sirloin, but steak, yes.
I think that's the one you call it. I think that's like the most highest quality you can get. I've had that on before because they offered it, and I was like, yeah, sure. It was called the Gladiator Pizza.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, there's this other place here. Yeah, okay, you know how you can go to like a Subway and get your sub sandwiches done a certain way, right? For a
Yeah,
price.
yeah.
There's this one called Mod Pizza, and you go there, and it's like one pizza costs all the same. You can get whatever you want, customize it. It's all one price.
Oh, cool. We
Yeah.
used to have a place here in my city, although they've been out of business for years. You could get like 10 items on your. Well, you can get as many items as you want on a pizza. You just got to pay astronomical prices.
Oh,
But this place, they had like this real good deal for like 10 items on a pizza. I
right.
don't know, almost the regular price of any other pizza. So we ordered it from there for a lot of times.
Nice. Well, I gotta throw away a marker now. It's dried out. Just opened it up. Some yellow marker. It's all tough and dry on certain spots. I don't know how it happened. Uh,
Yeah, I hate it when that happens. I got to go through my marks and find out which ones are like that.
I got a good deal on it, so kind of.
I heard you. I was in the bathroom.
Okay, yeah, so yeah, I got the flyer. Obviously, easy stuff is pepperoni, bacon strips, bacon bites, ham, Italian sausage, spicy sausage, grilled hams, spicy chicken. I said spicy grilled chicken and spicy chicken, buffalo chicken, baja chicken, curry chicken, butter chicken, chipotle chicken, ground beef, steak, chipotle steak, taco beef, meatballs, salami, anchovies, shrimp and gyro meat.
Curry sounds pretty good on a pizza. Curry
Yeah,
chicken.
yeah.
I've had a
Uh,
curry taco before at Nacho Yepo.
yeah. Veggies, mushrooms, green peppers, tomatoes, red onions, pineapple. Boo. I like
Yeah,
pineapple, just not on my pizza.
I
Hot
agree.
peppers. Hot peppers, jalapenos, fresh green chili. Uh, I'm not sure. Pepperoncini. I'm not sure how to pronounce this. Pepperoncini.
Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about. Those are green little pepper things, peppercornies or whatever.
Yeah, green olives, green peas, black olives, calamarte olives, broccoli, spinach, sun-dried tomatoes, roasted red peppers, and antichoke hearts, grilled eggplant, grilled zucchini, grilled potato, arugula, asparagus, diced garlic, corn, roasted garlic, and cilantro. So,
Cilantro.
yeah, Cilantro.
Nice.
So and they got vegan here: chickpea, buffalo chickpea, black beans, tempeh, and tofu. And they got a whole bunch of different sauces you can have on tomato sauce, obviously. Butter chicken, shawarma, spicy shawarma, spicy butter chicken, pesto, barbecue, garlic spread, buffalo sauce, and Thai sweet chili. Instead of your regular tomato base, you can switch it to those.
Nice.
And then they got a whole bunch of different cheeses too: mozzarella, feta, cheddar, goat, gorgonzola, Asiago, provolone, parmesan, paneer, spicy paneer. So, you know, you can really never have that too with those guys. You have,
That's a nice variety.
yeah, some of it I'd never try, but
Now, if I only put calamari on the pizza,
yeah, that'd be neat. Calamari pizza.
oh yeah, I love the toughness of calamari. Mm. I just hear my mother back there like, she doesn't like calamari, so it's funny. What color did I use a second ago? This one.
What are you looking for?
The mustard.
Well, Argos had to take off, so
Oh, let her
that
know.
was a while ago. So,
Oops. She knew sooner. And we don't know. We can only stream for so long. We don't want to be here all day, and before you know
yeah,
it, 7 hours go by.
yeah. Well, unless somebody big comes on, or well, maybe not big.
Yeah.
Unless we start getting around, you know, 10, 15 views all of a sudden, or viewers, and we have two or three more of us on here.
Yeah, that was kind of the reason why we stayed up that late the other night, because we had like constantly 10 people watching us. I guess I didn't even realize what time it was until later. I'm almost done with this, and I'll show it to you in a second.
Uh-huh.
More darker. see. And there we go. All done.
Yeah, I'll have to stop here for a second and take a look. Ah, cool. Nice raw.
It's great to work on color schemes. I mean, just to try it out.
There's
Gives me something to do next time for something else to draw.
what do you think of that?
Yours looks pretty good. Very nice and
The light,
shiny.
the light's coming from the front, so you know.
Oh, that's nice.
I didn't put any blacks in like I was thinking, but probably could, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna saved it once, so I'm just gonna save it, export it.
All right. So that was a little fun morning draw.
Yeah. Or coloring, whatever you want to call it.
Well, sometimes you gotta draw, sometimes you gotta color.
For sure.
Oh yeah.
So you wanna show for yourself there for a sec?
Sure. You can find me on PS Melter on here at YouTube. You can find me on Twitter at Melter down space P. There you
Cool.
go.
And you can find me here, of course, right here, and as well as on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, under the moniker of Cross Comics, and on DeviantArt, it's Real Cross Comics. And I have a webpage too. All those links are in the description. And me and John Dart, the assistant, have a Patreon together. Again, the links in the description for you to check out. And I guess that's it till about 10 o'clock tonight when I have my live draw of some sci-fi character, which I have no idea what I'm doing. And tomorrow I will be having an interview with Hero, Hero from Indiegogo. So that will be good. Having them on tomorrow, interviewing them, talking with them about their book. And I've got a couple others lined up for the next couple Saturdays after as well already. So I know this week was supposed to be Apollo, but he's going to be getting in slightly too late to do an interview with. So he'll be the week after.
Nice. And then on the
And
following week is what, Christmas week, right? Or is
yeah, well, the 22nd will be the thing. So, and I will be having somebody on for the 22nd as well.
okay, awesome.
Somebody who's actually got one on Kickstarter. They're not technically Comics Gate, but they've got a Christian superhero comic book called Tribulation Force. So, figure
Cool.
give them a little bit of a thing. And they're on, like I said, they're on Kickstarter, but they're somebody I've been acquainted with through Facebook for numerous years. So
Nice.
I figured I'd give them an opportunity to get into this audience. Yeah. So I guess that's it. Like I said, for now. Bye for now. God bless everyone. Have a great, wonderful day.
Bye bye.